Yo, what is up, everyone? I'm Director Limitless, and welcome to the first episode of the JuiceBoomin podcast, y'all. And on the podcast, we interview upcoming talent. We talk about major news within the music industry. I know you guys are gonna love that. And today I have with me producer slash songwriter slash DJ slash founder of PVO Club, PvoJae, aka Jaelyn Gardner.
What's good, everyone? PvoJae here today. Real name Jaelyn Gardner, man. Josh, good to be here, man. First episode of Movement Entertainment, man.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, so
ready for these questions, man.
I got you, man. I got you, y'all. So with this being the first episode, I know you guys are like gonna be confused, like, so what do they actually do in this podcast? But you know, it's a podcast. We're gonna talk real legit. And yeah, y'all. So pretty much we're gonna talk about first how me and Jaelyn met, because I know him, y'all. So he's a producer. He's really good at making music, but we met. We have like a history. It's weird how our history kind of started. So Jaelyn want to tell them like where we met off of, because you know what I'm saying, they're gonna be like, what the heck?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. So everybody was in quarantine like around April, May and everything, nothing to do. And
right. And we just met off
friends told me to download this app. This thing that you meet new people, you can, hang out and stuff. So I'm like, okay, let me check this out. So my first day literally on the app, I'm getting into these lives. You had people that was just tripping. You had people that was just chilling, stuff, vibing. And then I got into this live with Josh. Everybody was just doing their own thing. He was up there doing his editing on the videos. I was up there working on, I think I was playing video games at the time. I don't even think I was working on music. But it was about 7 other people in there. And it's crazy that we are all in the same area. When I was on a live early, in different lives earlier on the app, everyone was in different countries, different, continents, all this other stuff, different cities. I'm like, okay. I'm like, where's people around me? Because, when this stuff over, I want to meet new people around me, artists, producers, video directors, like how you are and stuff, and
yes, sir, just wins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we met off of that. And we talked about our business and what we want to do, how much we want to grind up, and not just us grinding up, how much we want to help everyone else grind up too, who have major good talents and stuff that's totally underrated.
Right. Yeah, bro. Same here. Yubo, it was boring.
Yeah.
Like it was through quarantine, y'all. So this right here was like kind of when everything was on lockdown. So it was like when kind of first started type stuff. Y'all. So hopped on the app, found my boy. We was all live. It was like, yo, he lit. We linked up soon, and this is where everything else comes in, because he's a producer. So y'all, he's fine with the music. I'm telling you, bro. So Jaelyn,
appreciate it.
So how much with you being a producer, right? What really inspired you to become a producer? Because like your stuff sound good and it sound different too.
Yeah. So people ask me this a lot, and to be real, I never thought about getting into producing.
Mm-hmm.
As a kid, I always thought about starting up like a band, like just a group, because I was always into drums. I always wanted to learn how to play guitar, which I haven't really learned how to play yet. I always wanted to know how to sing, which I really can't even do that. So I always wanted to start a band. I always wanted to start a band with like a girl singer, like some Paramore type stuff, or but I think mostly Paramore. That was like Haley Williams was a big part of me, like growing up. That was like my childhood crush. Everybody had like Beyonce.
Right.
Beyonce,
Hey, I ain't even gonna lie.
I was different. I was different with it, So I always wanted to start a band, and I, as I got older from the area that I'm from, that never happened, So
okay.
My cousins got me. I wasn't really into rap. Like I was always into like pop punk. I was into like R&B and stuff like that. I was not into to rap until my cousin showed me rappers and stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. And around 2013-ish, my cousin put me on with a rapper named Speaker Knockers, who actually is a big idol to me because he was a producer and he was a rapper, and he made his own beats and stuff. And it was like, his beats was different than any other beat you ever heard. And I was like, oh my God, this is dope. This is so dope. How he produces and he raps and do all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, so I want to know, like, I looked up videos on how you make beats and stuff. And, me being all poor and cheap and stuff, I started making beats on my phone.
Hey, you gotta start somewhere though. You gotta start somewhere, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
have this set up behind me, bro.
Yeah. On my phone and stuff, I think the first thing I downloaded, it was something called, I think it was like Loop Master, or no, it's not Loop Master, Loop Labs. That's what it was called, Loop Labs. And
Okay.
I don't even think it's up still. I think it got shut down this year, but I started on Loop Labs as Almighty Kid J. And that was my first, actually, no, it wasn't even the J at the end. It was just Almighty Kid. That was my first ever producer name. And back then, I'm not gonna lie, my beats was not as good. So
Hey, you gotta start from somewhere, bro. You gotta start from
yeah.
somewhere.
So and the thing is with that too, it kept me out of trouble, from the streets and stuff, working on music, because I was always doing stuff like that in the streets and stuff. And music was my getaway, from family, from everyone out there, from my ex-girlfriend, but I think what really inspired me was definitely Speaker Knockers, Paramore, of course. Different genre. They made me want to do different genres and stuff. And like I said, Speaker Knockers was a big deal to me. And when he passed away, it hurt me really bad, because like Mans was really talented and he was so young and stuff, So I was like, I want to do exactly what he did, produce and stuff, make different sound and everything. So I got my friend showed me someone that who produces, and he kind of trained me. And what happened was he showed me what to buy and what to get, and knowing me, I didn't have the money. So he said something about pirating and stuff. He said something about pirating FL Studio, and I was like, "What is a FL Studio?"
I think I know where that's going. Okay.
Yeah. So he told me to buy this computer. I bought this computer, and he pirated FL Studio from me. And I'm like, okay, I don't know what the hell pirating is, or FL, And then he shows me this little app with a carrot on it. And I'm like, why is it a carrot on my screen loading up?
Okay.
And I'm like, oh, man, this is about to be so difficult and stuff. And I just see all this stuff popping up. And I'm like, yo, I'm literally only 14. I'm not going to know how to do none of this stuff. So he was like, just watch YouTube videos on it. And I'm like, okay. So I'm just watching YouTube videos, doing this. I finally got something down. I made my first ever beat in 2016. And it was actually good. And one of my friends, he rapped on the beat, and he actually got views from it, and he paid me. And the money that he paid me, I didn't even have to use the FL Studio pirated no more, because pirating is not the move. So I used that money that he paid me to get the full version.
Okay, that's finesse. I like that. That's a start.
Then,
that's a start.
Yeah, because you got the Fruity Loops that's like $99.
Yeah,
and I bought that one. Then you can upgrade for like 100 every time you want to upgrade. So as right now, I have the highest one, I think not the signature, the all bundle, which is like, I think 900 now, So yeah, I don't get no more pirated. I'm glad because of that. Because as a kid, I did not know what none of that stuff was. But I look at it now. Yeah, people on YouTube saying don't pirate FL. I'm like, thank God I didn't. Back in 2018, I got the full version. And I think 2018 is where everything really started going off for me, because I came down here to Georgia. They said this is like the place for music, the place you can really take off. So I got put on by a lot of people, with rappers and stuff. It was SoundCloud rappers and stuff, but you got to start somewhere, like you said. So I made beats for them and stuff, but they was like, "Oh, this is tough." So I made beats for them for free, and even though I did that, they still paid me and stuff. So I used that money, to buy more equipment, speakers and stuff. Like you said, you got to start somewhere. So I got some cheap speakers. It wasn't the best ones. Not gonna lie, I got some knockoff beats.
Hey, bro, like I said, man, start from somewhere, bro. Like when I started shooting videos, because I kind of told you about, did I tell you about on Yubo when I started shooting videos? I think I did, because I was editing on Yubo. Yeah. So I was editing on Yubo.
Yeah.
And then I remember, so before I had this computer I'm on right now, I actually edited on my brother's computer. So for my music videos, I edit, or like when I did YouTube, I edited on his computer, and that's how I learned how to edit. And then I edited on a laptop at one point, and that was really early. Like I looked at the edit application. I was like, yeah, I don't know what that is, bro. But I still, like, after trying it for a long time, like I was just like, I really wanted to learn how to do it. And plus I was doing YouTube videos. So I was like, I had to learn how to edit, do YouTube videos, right? Like you can't it has to be edited. You can't upload, you could upload a raw video, but at the same time, it's like, it's not gonna be good, right? So I did that, and then
Yeah,
eventually
yeah.
I just kept working at it, and then started from somewhere, and boom, now I can edit pretty good. I'm not saying I'm the best editor yet,
Yeah.
though, but for
Yeah,
sure,
yeah,
man.
for sure. You know, yeah. That from me working with you, bro, I say you're one of the best. I'm gonna be real.
I appreciate that. I
And
appreciate that. Yes, sir.
yeah, much love,
Yes,
man.
man.
And you know, I like I said with the producing thing, like a lot of people say I'm underrated. You know, you should definitely get your stuff out there. Post beats on YouTube, and I'm like, I know, but you know, some people will try to steal your beats and stuff. They tell me you gotta have
It's
a
true.
tag. I got a tag
True.
and stuff too. But you
True.
know, I'm gonna look into it more in the couple, you know, in the future, next couple of weeks or so, and I might start uploading.
We got done talking about the inspiration, man. So, Jaelyn, what does PVO mean? Tell us what that stands for. You know what I'm saying? Tell us the story behind it and all that good stuff.
All right, so positive vibes only is what PVO stands for. Positive vibes only. How I came up with that, which is called the PVO Club. People say how nice I am and how caring and how I look out for other people. And you know, they be like, Jay, like you always positive, even though you go through some hard times. You know, you'll keep your head up. You know, you'll keep a smile on your face. You'll help others. And they be like, you just positive, man. You're a vibey person. You got good vibes. I'm like, positive
Okay.
vibes.
You
I'm
think you
like,
thought
they
about
say like
that?
I'm the only one like.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm the only one like that. I'm like, okay, positive vibes only. I'm like, PVO. I'm like, okay, let me start this group. I'm like, all right, PVO is what I'm gonna start. Now I created PVO like in mid 2020. And what I was doing is it was just called literally just PVO, it's positive vibes only. And that was just me in it. But then I thought of some stuff, you know, as I got older, I started hanging out with older people and I started meeting new people and making new friends. And I was just like, yo, y'all just like me. Y'all like caring about people. You want to help people out. You know, you want to grind to success. And I'm like, you're positive. And they be like, I appreciate that. And they were like, you're positive. I'm like, okay. I was like, so look, check this out. I got this thing I call positive vibes only. They was like, oh, for real? I'm like, yeah. It's a little group I got, but what I'm gonna do now is cause I actually got this name because I had a hoodie on, and the hoodie I had on was called Billionaire Boys Club.
Oh, okay. So, I see.
Yeah,
I see. You got that inspiration. I see that.
So when I looked in the mirror, you know, I was at the skating rink. I was washing my hands. I looked in the mirror. And I saw the Billionaire Boys Club, and I pictured positive vibes only right there, and they're having club. But then I was like, oh, wait a minute. Let's take positive vibes only out since it's so long, and put PVO. And then put club at the bottom. So I'm like, okay, so now I got this new group called the PVO Club.
I like that.
And that just happened 3 months ago. That's why I officially changed the name from Positive Vibes Only to the PVO Club. And what I was doing was getting people in the club, which is like, you know, people who are just, you know, they just, you know, they look out for other people, you know, they just a helpful person, you know, they just it's really hard to explain, but you might, you know where I'm coming from with it, you know, you're helpful, you can just positive, you know, you just give off good energy, right? You know, you'll have that one person around you, you have that whole group that's just like, you know, it's all about me.
It's like a group like that. It's like a group that helps spread positive vibes. Like if you are positive yourself, come join this group. We're gonna help better the community. And I definitely I respect that a lot. Like, because we need more of that in our community. Like exactly. Stuff nowadays is crazy.
Especially right now with all the stuff that's going on, you know.
Right.
The riots, you know, all the stuff that's been happening in like the last year.
Karens, you got Karens around the mad Karens outside, boy. You know what that is, right? Yeah, we just need positive, man. It's just because this day and age, like each year, I feel people just get more aggressive and more aggressive. So that's good. PVO, y'all. Y'all better go follow him. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the camera. Go follow him on Instagram. But yeah, man, that's lit, y'all. So listen, everybody. So me and PvoJae recently shot a music video. I know y'all seen that, y'all. I know y'all seen it. Like, come on now. Man, Jaelyn, that song was good, bro. That you produced it, bro. I really love that song. It was a good shoot, man. What do you got to say about the shoot? Yeah, I know you acted. You know what I'm saying? You acted in it. So how you feel? It was lit.
Yeah, for sure, man. You know about the shoot, man. We went through a lot with that. You know,
Yes.
We had 2 weeks to do this. We did it all over spring break, and but
Wait, you was on spring break?
Yeah, I was on spring break.
I swear I did not know that. I swear I didn't.
Yeah, so it was a tough thing. Like that's that Sunday that we shot it. That Monday I had school that day. So
hey, bruh, Jaelyn, bruh, tell them how hard. Like I know everybody who was at the video shoot.
Yeah,
they thought it was pull up to the spot. Oh, we're gonna shoot the video. Yeah. It's done quick. No hassle, no trouble.
No, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't.
we really had a spot. Like we had a house that was perfect for the video. It was lights everywhere. And I'm not gonna call them out, but like it was just like, yo, we messaged them literally a week before the video shoot. And I met up with Josh. He wrote all the stuff and ideas down that I was giving him.
Yeah, right.
He came up with some ideas as well. And we had the shots and everything. We looked at the house online. We're like, okay, we got everything planned. It's gonna work out. We wait 6 days, 1 day from the video shoot. We still haven't heard nothing from this person.
I swear we have.
What is going on? We paid. We don't got the address. We don't know the location. We're literally looking around in his location that he got the circle at, trying to find a house so we know where to go, but we couldn't find it. So I got a message literally about, I say maybe 17 hours before we do the video. Mm-hmm. We're up here thinking like, yo, do we cancel it? Do we postpone it? What do we do? And I get a text from this person saying, this spot is no longer available. We've been shut down for 2 months. Why is it up there?
I heard that when I saw that, I was like, my heart dropped. I was like, bro, hold up. So, bro, I immediately, because I was getting my hair cut when that happened. I think. No, I wasn't. Wait, was I? I think I was getting my haircut because I remember I FaceTimed you. I was like, I was getting my haircut. I was getting my haircut for the video shoot, and I was like, oh my god, bro, she just canceled, bro. So I was on my phone, Jaelyn was on his phone. We was just looking locations. Like I sent him like 20 locations. He messaged like 20 people, 20, 30 locations.
Yeah.
Man, it was crazy, bro.
We were just texting, and it's so crazy that 4 responded, but it was one house. It was like this little glass. It looked like a mansion. We were going to do it there too. That was another choice, but she couldn't do the time that we needed to do. So we tried to push it back more and more. Right. And she finally said that she couldn't do it that day. She said she can do it the next day. And I'm like, well, I got school. Then she was in a video, might have school. So we like, oh man. So I'm like, all right, Josh, we're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep going. I found this house in College Park and text them. And literally within 2 minutes, I got to respond back. And I was just like, okay. And he was like, you're good to go, this and that. We just don't have strict rules, no smoking, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, for sure. And paid him. And he was good. So Josh picked me up. We went out there. And this is a crazy story too. Everyone in the video was there before us, even though we said the day before we were going to be there before them.
Bruh, oh my! When we was driving there, Jaelyn, bro, we was literally in the car, like saying, like, 'cause look, we told everybody we're gonna get there early, right? Like 30 minutes early, so we can set everything up and get it ready. Everybody beats us. Yeah. Like, we in the car talking about like some, bro, how is everybody there? It's like, oh yo, Josh, we here. I'm like, golly. So we zooming down the highway to pull up there. And bro, it was just a lot of trouble. My doggone drone, y'all, my trusty DJI Mavic, but I think Mini 2, it was working at one point, and then as soon as everybody came out of the house to shoot the video, it didn't work. So I'm just like, so we got to improvise. We had to
change that scene up.
And then another thing
was calling us too.
Right.
Shout out to KP and Snipe. They was calling me like, yo, this like, it was my first time seeing them in like a year. Mm-hmm. They were making sure I would be there or not. I'm like, yeah, but we 7 minutes away. They call me like 3 seconds later. You here yet? Oh, but we like another 7 minutes away. Right. But no, we finally got there. They locked the house. I texted dude, and we set up. We had really 3 hours to film, and everyone set. They set it up. They were setting everything up. I set up the basement a little bit.
Manny and Nisi had helped set up.
Yeah, Manny and
they did a lot. Like they put the stringers up. That was hard, y'all.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Oh yeah. What else happened? Oh yeah, remember Jaelyn? What else? Something else happened. Oh yeah. Behind the scenes cameraman, bro.
yeah,
Oh my
cameraman
god,
canceled
I
out on them.
forgot, bro.
It
The
was like,
cameraman
yo,
canceled last second. I'm talking about day of the shoot,
yeah,
like 2 hours before we got a route to location. Talking about I can't beat her. I mean, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? But dang, bro, I really was looking forward to have a behind the scenes camera because we was gonna look for. We need like a full. I want to get like a full vlog type. We kind of got a vlog. If y'all haven't checked the behind the scenes video, check it out now. But we kind of had a vlog, so I mean, it kind of I guess worked out. We had to improvise, so you know, it is what it is. Oh, and people are casting, bro. I forgot. So when we cast, we casted. So like, y'all, I put a post out right to cast for a music video. So I'm getting people hitting me up and stuff like that, and we got some people to shoot. We got some people to be in the video, but a lot of them couldn't, and some of them canceled. So that was really stressful too.
Yeah, I had a couple people on my end. I think the one that made me the most upset was one of my closest friends canceled because he had to go to the studio, and I was like, bro, come on, bro. I'm just like, dang, it's cool, man. We just look, it's over. We good and stuff. So I'm like, you know, you can't show up, you do that and stuff. Nah, I'm gonna knock this video out because
it's also a second chance too.
Yeah.
So and, we're gonna be shooting another video. So
yeah, and, you know, Manny and Nisi, they set everything up. Like I said, I don't know them. Like that was my first time meeting them. They was really cool. It was very chill and stuff. They set everything up, but they did it quick too. I said they did it all in like maybe 20 minutes. And
it was flying. It was flying, boy.
Yeah. And at the time they was doing that, Tierra, who was like the second, like she's actually, I say she the main character in the video, to be honest.
Slick.
Yeah, she's the main. She we went outside, we filmed her part of the video. But you know, Josh was filming, I was just on the side, you know, just laying down, hit my thumbs up, like, okay, go ahead, drive in now. And we knocked that out, like 2 scenes, we was done. And then, you know, we went in the house and everything was set up. Music was playing. I'm like, oh snap, okay, we good.
Right, we got everything set up. It was smooth. Dog, the music video, man, it like that means a lot to me because that right there, y'all, believe it or not, that's my first actual big film, and I shot it with my boy Jaelyn because he produced the song. So we went together in it, and we really put a lot of work into that, y'all. So shout out to the whole team, though. Shout out Jaelyn.
Most
shout
definitely, out
Richard, Carlos. I'm finna name it. Nisi, Manny, Jonathan. Thomas,
Jonathan, man,
Jonathan, you the main character, dog. You the main. You did good, dog. You did good. But
Jonathan, dude, man. Yeah, the video. Thomas, man, Thomas took one for the team.
Sure did, boy.
Yeah, yeah, man. It was just, you know, the thing with that too. When we did that video, it was like for people I didn't really know like that. Like I just really knew you, and then I knew my brothers and stuff. You know, I call them my brothers and stuff. I only knew y'all. I didn't know Tierra like that. I didn't know Nisi. I didn't sure in the hell didn't know Jonathan.
But you met Richard though. Richard and Carlos. You know from you.
Yeah, I knew Richard and Carlos.
So that was the first time seeing them. Yeah,
that was my first time seeing them. I knew Thomas too because he was to go live too. So it was like maybe 5 or 6 people I knew of. Then the red, like the girl, it was mostly the girls. I didn't know that the girls. I think Tierra, I met her at the skating rink.
Yeah. Okay, that time. And, yeah.
Oh, speaking of that too, that was the original plan. We were supposed to film at the skating rink.
I forgot about that. Oh, I still did. Yeah. But that was also another one of our troubles.
Yeah, they wanted too much money. Like I say, too much money. So we just said,
rack $2,000, boy, to book it for 1 hour. Heck no.
Yeah,
they finessing out here, bro.
Yeah,
finessing.
So, but no, like you said, man. I can't really say any much more. Like shout out to the whole team, man. They got it all knocked out. You know,
so did, bro.
It was maybe like what we messed up 3 times, and it was not really a big mess up. You know. Yeah, it's crazy too. We actually knocked out the whole video under the time. Like I rented the place out even longer, and you was like, "Are we done?" I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, and that's a wrap.
Just chill out, play pool, clean up, you know, just chill out. And you know, after that, you know, we all went out to go eat. We went to one spot. We went to Hooters. They was closed, so we had to go to another spot. that was my first time actually downtown in Atlanta, like Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a big moment for me to be there. Making new friends, meet new people, of course.
Right.
Yeah, so like I said, you know, like you said too, we got more stuff on the way, most definitely. So
big facts, y'all. We got future plans, bro. Like we're gonna shoot some music videos with some big artists too, y'all. So stay tuned, man. Big collabs coming up. My boy Jaelyn gonna produce for some big artists too. And yeah, man, the video shoot behind us, like, bro, it turned out good, man. That's all I gotta say. Turned out good.
Yeah, video came out perfect. I'm telling you, if you haven't seen this video,
oh yeah, go see
take
that.
your time.
Go see that right now.
Take 3 minutes, 4 minutes, see the video. Cause I promise you, it will make you feel like, yo, okay, this is different. This is lit. Right. This is dope. You know, it was no cussing. You know what I'm saying? It was just everyone was laughing, having fun. The camera looked good. You know, Josh behind the camera doing his thing.
Bro, I had to go off on that mug, bro. I had to turn up, bro. If you ain't seen it, go to JuiceBoominEntertainment on YouTube and hit subscribe. No kids app.
Gotta go watch definitely subscribe to it, watch the video. And I'm telling you, you will be like, okay, this is dope. So
you're gonna see we're not playing no
definitely
more,
got to.
Not playing around.
You know, I'm telling you, I think that video was good. Wait till you see the next one.
Facts.
Wait till you see the next one.
All right. So last topic of the interview, man, we're gonna be talking about 6ix9ine mocking King Von's death. Now, so before we get into that, Jaelyn, though, for all you guys that don't know, this is the first episode. So what I will put at the end, I will talk about a topic that deals with news or, you know, media, music industry news. So you guys, so make sure whenever you're watching, stay tuned till the end, watch the whole way through so you can get this part in, because it's like one of the main parts guys might have clicked on. I don't know, maybe not, or you might have, but yeah, y'all. So Jaelyn, 6ix9ine mocks King Von death. So how do you feel about that?
In my opinion, I listened to King Von. I listened to Dirk too. Dirk was like was one of my favorites. So I started listening to Von off of Dirk. Like they collabed a lot, you know, OTF and stuff. So when I found out Von got shot in Atlanta, I was like, dang, man, dude's very talented, very young.
Right.
And he was really doing something. You know, you have haters. People was hating on Von, you know. You'll have 100% will have haters, but in my opinion, I think Von was good at what he did. He spoke facts. You know, everything he said he did. You know, now 6ix9ine on the other hand, for you to really talk about someone who passed away or who have left is just mad disrespectful. You know,
it is. I ain't gonna lie.
You know. I get that you're big and stuff, that you feel like you're the best out right now because you're getting these views, you're getting all this clout and stuff, but you don't understand. You're getting the clout for the wrong reason. You know, all you're doing is digging a grave for yourself, you know. And that's sad. That's sad that you really have to do something like that. You come out, you be gone for what, 3 months without being seen. You come back with a beard, more tattoos, saying that you're harder, you're better than ever, and I'm like, okay, maybe he changed, because I don't like 6ix9ine, to be real. I like maybe a few songs by him. That's it. I don't respect the man for what he says or how he does things, and I'm like, okay, maybe he did change. He got his beard coming in, and you know, when they get the beard, you're a real man.
Yeah, right. You're supposed to level up when you get that.
Yeah. So you know, people want a beard. You know,
I want a beard. I kind of have one, but it ain't really nothing. You got a better beard than me though.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, he changed. He got more tattoos. The tattoos look kind of corny, but I mean, it's tattoo. I mean, I got tattoos. My tattoos got big meanings behind them though. But I'm like, okay, let me check them out. Song drops. It's called ZZ. You know, yeah, Fifi, ZZ, Gaba. You know, all this stuff.
Yeah, all the weird names. He got all the weird names on his songs.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, man, the exact same music. You couldn't do nothing different. I'm like, oh man, this is 6ix9ine, the exact same person. I'm like, I don't want to listen to him. I don't want to hear nothing. So I get on Instagram every single day. World Star pop up. 6ix9ine this, 6ix9ine that. Why 6ix9ine been gone? I'm like, why is all this stuff about 6ix9ine? Like we don't. I don't want to hear about 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine this, 6ix9ine that. What about Bobby Shmurda? When we didn't hear nothing about Bobby Shmurda getting released until like it happened.
You're right, right. Well, yeah. Like I said, yeah.
Literally, they talking about he gonna be to be released within 1 week. Like he get released the next day. Like what? But we hear 6ix9ine this, 6ix9ine that, and then now we don't really hear nothing about 6ix9ine. You know, Bobby. They talking about Bobby more stuff like this. Now he wanted to make a big scene. This and Bond. Talking about you know mocking Bond and saying all these things about him because he want his clout. He want to be at the number one. People were talking about Bobby Shmurda getting released and how he's gonna come out making good music and stuff. My opinion, I don't think he's gonna make Bobby Shmurda's gonna make music yet. I feel like he's gonna wait and stuff. And you know, seeing the videos and stuff, like I keep up with him. He was one of my favorites. You know, as long as songs that came out back then. You know, he's doing good in my opinion. You know, and that's the first rapper that I really seen that kind of like came straight out of prison. That's been gone for like maybe 5+ years. Who's actually doing something good. I mean, look at 6ix9ine. You know, he wasn't in there that long. He was in there for maybe a year or so. Come out acting all hard. He goes missing for a couple of weeks or months. So I don't even know how long. Come out acting hard. Dissing King Von. You know, people still be talking about the incident with Von. You know, and like I said, for you to bring that up, that's just mad disrespectful. And all you're doing is you're just digging your grave. You already got people calling you a rat, a snitch, all this other stuff. You're just digging a grave, just worse. You know, you're going out more sad. I feel bad for the man, you know, but
yeah, I feel bad for him too, man, because the attention that he's attracting, right? So I remember you said it's like bad attention, right? Or like bad clout. It's wrong. And I hate how one thing I hate about this is that bad attention, like if you do something bad, right? If you say something bad about someone, that really attracts more views. So like how I'm talking about it right now, he said that, and it's like, dang, that's really, why would you say that? You know what I'm saying? But and then we're on our and we're talking about how bad that was. For to an extent, I'm like this. I don't know why he's doing that. It's other ways you can, you know, get views. You can get views by doing good stuff, you're right. But instead you choose this route and just mock somebody like constantly, just because it's pissing everybody off. You're getting views. So it's like, I don't care. So it's just like at that point, it's like, where does it stop, right? Where will that stop? Because you can keep going on, like someone can, whoever it is, they can keep going on mocking somebody to get views from it. Like that won't ever stop, but you really gotta stop that, right? This is just not acceptable. And it's just, and we have to talk about it. I mean, and the thing is, it's like, it's so weird because when someone does something bad, the channels like us, we're going to talk about it and try to be like, yo, he needs to stop that. And in return, he's still making us do these interviews. So it's almost like a flip-flop. So he just has to stop. That's all I say. Just gotta stop doing that. That's disrespectful. I wouldn't want nobody doing that to any of my friends. I don't get it,
man. Like you got the money, bro. You got the fame, bro. You got the clout. Just stop, bro. You know, make some more music. Of course, never give up on music. You know, if you're a rapper, don't fall off. You know, and if you know all the money you got, bro, you can do good things with that stuff. Like I'm telling you, if I was a millionaire, or if I just had any money, bro, I would be sharing. I would be doing good things. I would drive all the way to Atlanta. You know, all them tents out there and stuff. I would drop some stuff off. You know what I'm saying? For some people, I would help people out. You know, give people some food, clothes on their back and stuff. Because you know, I grew up kind of poor and stuff, so I understand that feeling. You know, and Uzi, man, you know, him with the diamond.
Hey, say that topic. We might talk about that on another
diamond, man.
I ain't gonna ask a topic. I'm gonna talk about another podcast, but I feel you. That's just the dumbest decision, but we saving that conversation.
Save that for another day. Bro. Yeah, but I love Uzi, but I don't know about that one, my guy.
Yeah. So. But hey, y'all, look. Hey, man, it's been lit, y'all. 6ix9ine, please stop that. We do not like that. We don't condone that. I don't want you talking about anybody who did. It's just not right. Hey, y'all, it's been lit, man. My boy, Jaelyn Gardner, aka PvoJae, aka founder of PVO Club, aka DJ, aka songwriter. Yes, sir. It's been a good interview. First podcast. Make sure y'all leave a like, comment, subscribe. JuiceBoomin Entertainment. Follow us on social media. Right there. JuiceBoomin Entertainment and JBM for us. Let's get it. We out, man. Peace out, man.
See ya.